In the middle of a massive convention weekend, every single room is occupied, a high-profile wedding is about to start in the ballroom, and suddenly the main pipe bursts. Half the guest rooms lose water and the lobby starts flooding. If you work in hospitality, your heart probably just skipped a beat. Because in our world, the question isn't if something will go wrong, it's when. From sudden floods and blackouts to critical tech failures or massive food delivery, that simply never shows up. Unforeseen events are our daily bread. When chaos hits, a weak manager panics, the staff freezes, and the guest experience is ruined. But a true leader handles unexpected completely differently. Developing and running hotels, I've navigated everything from little construction disasters to midnight operational crisis, and I learned that the secret to handling the unexpected isn't about being lucky. It's about having a system for the unpredictable. In this video, we are breaking down how to manage unforeseen events like a seasoned pro. You'll learn how to keep your cool, guide your team through chaos, and actually turn a crisis into an opportunity to wow your guests. If you want to stop feeling overwhelmed by daily surprises and become a truly resilient leader, let's build that mindset. Click the link in the description right now to book a free discovery call with me, and let's work on your operational strategy. Now let's look at the first rule of crisis management. When an emergency strikes, your team's eyes will immediately dart to you. They are looking to see how you react. If you panic, yell, or look visibly stressed, a wave of anxiety will instantly ripple through your entire property. Think of yourself as the anchor of the hotel. The storm can be raging all around you, but you must remain grounded. I remember a day when the entire city suffered a massive power outage. Our hotel was completely without electricity for almost a full day. Everything stopped. Electronic key systems failed, locking guests out of their areas, people were literally stuck in elevators, and the property management system went dark. Instead of panicking, we immediately shifted into survival mode. We pulled out old school manual guest lists. We physically got people out of the elevators and opened locked doors manually. We set up stations to offer complimentary drinks to guests to keep them comfortable in the dark. But my main job that day wasn't fixing the power. It was managing the energy. I had to stay entirely calm to reassure furious, scared guests, and more importantly, to keep my own staff calm so they could execute our backup plan safely. Your team will mirror your energy. If you stay calm, they stay focused. Now, once the initial shock passes, you cannot try to fix everything at once. If you do, you will exhaust your resources and solve nothing. You need to apply triage. In hotel crisis management, triage means rapidly assessing the situation and prioritizing your actions based on safety first, guest impact second, and asset protection third. You isolate the problem, assign specific roles to your team, and focus 100% on the immediate fix. Think of it like clearing a traffic jam. You don't worry about the cars 5 miles back. You clear the immediate bottleneck first so the energy can start moving again. We had to use this exact strategy when a massive fire broke out in a building right next door to our property. The flames almost reached our hotel and the operational fallout was huge. To handle the chaos without breaking down, we divided the leadership into strict, separate lanes. I put one person exclusively in charge of checking guest rooms for damages. Another one handled the immediate insurance discussions. A third person managed the financial compensation and logistics. And the fourth focused entirely on processing guest complaints and executing refunds. Because everyone had one specific lane, we didn't overlap, we didn't duplicate work, and we contained the crisis in record time. In a crisis, a fast, organized, imperfect plan executed is always better than a perfect plan executed too late. Here is a secret that separates 5-star properties from the rest. An unforeseen crisis is actually your biggest opportunity to build fierce guest loyalty. It's called the service recovery paradox. When a guest experiences a flawless stay, they leave happy. But when a guest experiences a major problem, like a bad food experience or a service breakdown, and the hotel handles it with extreme speed, empathy, and generosity, that guest often leaves more loyal than if nothing had gone wrong. Think of service recovery like kintsugi, the art of repairing broken pottery with gold. The flow doesn't ruin the experience. The way you mend it makes it even more valuable. Over my years of operations, I've had several occasions where a guest was completely unsatisfied with their food or a staff interaction. But instead of getting defensive, we listened. We paid deeper, genuine attention to them. On their next visit, we upgraded their room and surprised them with a small, personalized attention to show we truly cared. The result? Those exact guests didn't just forgive us. They became loyal, regular clients who continued to stay at our properties for more than 15 years. When you master service recovery, you stop fearing unforeseen events because you know your team can turn any breakdown into a breakthrough. Unforeseen events are inevitable in hospitality, but chaos is optional. By staying calm, your actions, and mastering the art of service recovery, you can lead any team through any storm. If you want to make sure your team has the strength and the alignment to handle these high-pressure moments without snapping, check out my video on how to build a high-performing hospitality culture right here, and I'll see you over there.